Alright, this.
So much climbing.
Alright, none of that. We still have a long ways to go, and your bitching isn't going to make it go any faster.
Dirim, this is bullshit. You are a black dragon.
And?
Just fly us to this temple.
Oh, this again. Rora, 2 things. Well, 3 actually. First of all, I am well over 3,000 years old. I am not, nor will I ever lower myself to being ridden by any mortals. Secondly, yes, I am a black dragon.
Please tell me we're not gonna start talking about racism again?
James, you can be an idiot when I'm finished talking. If I were to just transform and go flying around, don't you think that would draw some attention? Powerful as I am, if enough Kirin Tor came looking for us, even I might have difficulty dealing with them. And third, and I want to make this perfectly clear.
This is going to be an intimidation thing, isn't it?
Damn it! I was going to do the whole make my voice all dragony thing and remind you I was in charge. Anyway, I trust my point has been made.
Ugh, why the hell did I ever agree to helping you with this?
Because a night elf stole your boyfriend and you decided to get back at her by having me enact genocide against her entire race.
When you put it that way, I sound like a major bitch, don't I?
I might have done it anyway just for shits and giggles. Take a rest, you two, and we'll get underway shortly.
Yay! That means I can sing more hiking songs! I like you. I like everybody but singing in tune.
I hope he comes up with something. We really could use some solid information.
I can't say I'm terribly sure about this, mate. I never put much stock into this mystical crap.
As a monk, I will let that mystical crap comment slide.
Yeah, not to mention the fact he really seemed hesitant to do this. And I imagine Slinny will be back soon.
I agree with the tiny one.
Hey!
She is quite well connected. The goblins here owe her many favors.
Look, just give this a chance. Shamanism is a powerful branch of mystical study. I'm sure it comes with risks, but we must be patient. Communing with one's ancestors must be a delicate process, but the spirits often see what the mortal realm cannot. I can only imagine how amazing an experience he's having.
So your cousin Terrence just communed with me the other day, and he told me that he was getting a promotion. Can you believe it?
You don't say. Listen, Nana.
I mean, I was so surprised. Regional manager in only a year. He is always so smart.
Wasn't he? And such a nice boy, too. Always brought me fresh fruit on his way to school every day. You know, you should go see him when you're done with this little hiddle-de-bop that you're doing now. I bet you could get a good job at his office.
That's really not what I'm interested in right now, Great Nana. You see, there's this black dragon who...
Of course it's not what you're interested in, you little punk. All you ever want to do is run around with your hoodlum friends and play the stickball. You're lazy. Like those good-for-nothing night elves who sleep all the time and make the women do all the work.
Oh gods, this again. First of all, that's an outdated stereotype.
Now you sound like one of those hippy-dippy pandas. In my day...
George, don't lecture him right now. We have so much catching up to do. Now, did I tell you that Larry Totemson's granddaughter just got her nursing degree?
It must be incredibly fascinating.
What are you idiots doing? I was only gone for like maybe a half an hour.
The cow guy wanted to make sure he had as much information as possible, so he's communing with the spirits of dead people. And don't give me that look, but it wasn't my idea.
Great. So now we've got to wait for him to stop d***ing around on the astral plane.
Actually, the astral plane isn't really where...
Really, Gnome? You're gonna magic-splain me now?
Oh, sorry.
So, any of you interested in what actual intel gathering has managed?
Again, this wasn't my idea.
You know, that's basically what I do for a living as an SI agent, right?
Then why the aren't you following leads, calling in favors, and using contacts, Charlie?
I've gone rogue. I'm an agent who knows too much and has taken the mission into his own hands, acting on guts and intuition alone, never relying on anyone but himself and his weapons.
So what? You're pretending to be James Bond in 70% of the movies over the last 2 decades? That's not how effective espionage works.
Whoa.
Welcome back. Did you find out anything useful?
Wow. You asked the cow who was off in dreamland right away, but the well-connected goblin who was hard at work calling in favors and practicing real spycraft gets jacked.
Hey!
This is bullshit.
Well, I didn't get very much in the way of useful information.
Uh-huh. You don't say.
What? Why not? I mean, it was a really deep trance. What happened?
Well, have you ever had to spend time with relatives you really don't like or want to be around after not having seen them in a long time? Yeah. Now imagine they're dead and can still nag you. That's basically how it went.
Oh.
Gee, Slenny, what did you manage to find out? Well, I'm glad you asked, no one. See, it turns out some scouts spotted an undead, a troll, and a lady space goat climbing the mountains the other day, heading northeast.
Space goat?
She means Draenei.
And if they're heading that way in the Storm Peaks, the most likely destination is Ulduar. I heard that place was cleared out by adventurers years ago, but from what I understand, it goes on for miles underground. They could have easily missed whatever he's after in there.
The last piece of the ancient armor of domination. It will supposedly let him control the minds of any he sees, according to legend. We should definitely hurry and try to beat him there.
You're welcome.
You haven't read Saga yet? What the is wrong with you? Run, don't walk, dude!
I've been kind of busy with this whole quest thing for a while now. Haven't really had time to keep up with the whole indie comic book scene.
I mean, I can't argue with that. Actually, that brings up a good point. How the have we not talked about that series in the entire time we've been on this quest?
Now I remember why I haven't missed you guys.
Silence, mortals. My lady will arrive momentarily.
Mortals? Something doesn't smell right here.
That might be me. I stopped at the taco cart before we regrouped, and I am tore up something bad.
Not what I meant. Also, TMI.
Greetings, adventurers. I am Lady Onyxia. Pardon my delay, but I am so very busy with business affairs.
Black Dragon.
I beg your pardon.
The name Onyxia? You're clearly a black dragon. So either this is a trap or a setup. So which is it?
I don't know what you're talking about.
What, you don't think other races have caught on to the fact that each type of dragon has its own naming scheme? Hell, does the name Onyxia ring any bells? You must really think we're idiots not to notice the similarity between your name and hers.
Well, you've got the idiot's part in one. I assure you it is merely coincidental. It's a family name.
Uh-huh. Hey, Draenei lady, what was your name again?
I'm Terixia, mortal, handmaiden and personal guard to the great mistress of darkness, Onyxia. Oh, shit. I oversold it, didn't I?
All right, look. If you'll give me a chance to explain things...
I just have to point this out too, but your outfit isn't hiding anything either. I mean, like, could you be more obvious? You may as well, like, wear a sign that says, "Look at me, I'm all dragony and sinister. Watch out, I'm shady AF, yo."
All right, this is getting ridiculous. Do you mortal morons want help catching up to my brother or not?
And the jig is up. This is probably a setup.
Yeah, also, brother, red flag.
Oh, sweet darkness. I have such a headache right now from all of this. All right, fine. We're black dragons. Is everyone happy? Can we get down to business?
Okay, I'll bite. Provided this isn't a trap. If Darim is your brother, what do you get by helping us catch up and potentially stop him? Aren't you out to rule the world, same as him?
Oh, please. Have you noticed how well trying to rule the world has gone for everyone who's tried it in the past 100 years? I have better things to do with my time.
Okay, fair enough. But you still didn't answer why you want to help us stop him.
Because because my brother is an asshole and an idiot, and he's bound to cock up the whole bloody thing. And when he does, that's going to bring a lot of attention down on the few remaining black dragons that are left in the world. And that kind of pressure I don't need. So, do you all want my help or not?
Well, trap or not, I don't see us having much of an option at this point.
Finally. If that's the case, then follow me. I have a way to get you all within a few miles of him.